Hello, family. This is your friend Kenesha, and welcome to another episode of Transformation Tuesday. And this is our last Tuesday in the year. And I just want us to take some time to reflect, to go back, rewind, but we're also going to press play or fast forward so we can go into next year. Remember, this whole notion of transformation is, we broke it down to the word transform, which is to make a thorough or radical change in character, form, and appearance. And remember, we said that the trans is taking real people and navigating towards success. And form is forcing ourselves into radical metamorphosis or focusing on the right mindset. So we've been talking about, just for almost the entire year, how can we change ourselves? Because remember, we change you first, change me, then I can go out and change the world. So we talked about this year, character and integrity, and how can we be people who have a solid foundation. Then we moved off into this notion of emotional intelligence, knowing myself. And when I receive information, it starts at the back of the brain, then it goes to the limbic system, then it goes to the front. So we perceive information to start with our emotion. Go figure. And then we went off and ended the year as we were talking about how to make it out of crises alive, how to make it out of this pandemic alive, how to make it out of hell on earth alive. So now that we've reviewed, I want us just to take a moment to look towards our future. We are entering the year of 2021. And no matter what 2020 was like, whether you were devastated along with the pandemic, or whether you took this time and took this opportunity to really lean in, as I like to say, and discover who you are, discover a more positive and healthy relationships. What I want you to consider is, how are you defining out your year? A wise man said, everything rises and falls on your own leadership. That was my Papa John, Dr. John C. Maxwell. And then another wise man talked about people fell, not because people are failures, but they fell because of broken focus. So if you've had your focus broken this year, let's get it back. How can we have the correct vision for next year? What is it that we plan on doing? The pandemic has not gone away. It will go away someday, but who knows when someday is? So I'm not going to wait. You're not going to wait. We are not going to wait for the end of a pandemic. Let's be intentional about transforming ourselves. Let's be intentional about transforming our minds. Let's be intentional about transforming our mouth. What are we saying out of these mouths? Let's be intentional about transforming these movements. What are you doing with your body? What are you doing with your realm of thought? I want you to be successful because I'm going to tell you this, family. I am going to do every single thing that is in my heart to do, that it's been given to me by God. I have made a decision. I will be focused. I will achieve my dream. I will not focus on the pandemic or any other crisis there is. At the end of your life, which I hope is many decades from now, but there will be an end for all of us. And at the end, what will be said about you? Will they say, therein lies Kenesha, a woman that had great focus, a woman that transformed. I want to constantly be changing my thinking and growing. I don't want to be the same Kenesha in 2021 that I started off in 2020. Now, I'm not saying that my foundational principles have changed, but what I am saying is I am yearning and seeking and desiring growth. I want to be refined because I'm a believer by the refiner. And if you're not, you should still have a craving for growth. I'm excited about next week. I'm excited about this new year. I'm excited for me, but I'm also excited for you. Who's going to join me in this journey of transformation and focus for 2021? Let's get ready. This is your friend Kenesha. I love you. Have a wonderful and great end of this year, and I'll see you next year for Transformation Tuesday.